watch your head.
Come on. Get her up. Get her up. Are you okay? Watch your head. Watch your head.
The WWE Universe is in complete shock after the unthinkable truth was revealed. Liv Morgan, the beloved underdog of the women's division, is the mastermind behind the brutal attacks on Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. Once a symbol of perseverance and heart, Morgan's shocking betrayal has left fans, fellow superstars, and WWE officials grappling with the harsh reality that the fierce competitor they adored is now a ruthless villain. Morgan's confession marks the dramatic end of her previously fan-favorite persona. What was once a feel-good story of an underdog fighting for her moment is now tainted with jealousy, vengeance, and calculated violence. In an exclusive interview, Liv Morgan opened up about her actions, revealing the intense frustrations that led her to orchestrate these attacks. For weeks, the WWE Universe was left in suspense, questioning the identity of the shadowy figure behind two brutal backstage attacks. The first victim was Jade Cargill, the powerhouse star whose rapid rise had made her a dominant force in the women's division. After a commanding victory at a live event, Cargill was ambushed backstage by a hooded figure wielding a steel chair, leaving her with a serious shoulder injury that forced her to miss weeks of action. The identity of the attacker remained a mystery. Speculation ran rampant across social media. Some believed it was the work of a faction. Others thought it could have been the act of a jealous rival. As the days passed, the mystery deepened, and fans waited for answers. Then, just as the WWE Universe was beginning to believe the mystery had been solved, another shocking incident occurred. Rhea Ripley, the reigning WWE Women's Champion and a top member of Judgment Day, was ambushed during a championship celebration. The ruthless attack left Ripley unconscious, suffering a concussion and multiple bruises. The WWE Universe was thrown into further chaos, as no one could identify the attacker. WWE officials launched an internal investigation, but they were left without leads. That is, until an investigative breakthrough revealed the unthinkable. Liv Morgan was the mastermind behind both attacks. The truth behind the attacks came to light when inconsistencies in Liv Morgan's whereabouts during the times of the assaults raised red flags among WWE officials. The investigation quickly turned its attention to Morgan, and soon enough, the evidence led directly to her. In an exclusive emotional interview, Liv Morgan admitted her role in orchestrating the attacks. She spoke candidly about the deep-rooted frustrations that pushed her to take such extreme measures. "I've been fighting my entire life for a chance in WWE," Morgan explained, her voice heavy with emotion. "But every time I took one step forward, I was pushed 2 steps back. Jade and Rhea, they were getting the recognition I thought I deserved. They were the ones everyone was talking about, while I was left behind. It hurt. It burned." According to Morgan, the attacks weren't a spur-of-the-moment decision, but rather the culmination of months of growing resentment. She believed that WWE had started prioritizing newer stars like Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley over her, despite her years of loyalty and hard work. The frustration she felt built up to a boiling point, leading to a moment of weakness that she now deeply regrets. "Jade was everything I wasn't. Bigger, stronger, younger," Morgan confessed. "Rhea was the one everyone feared, the champion, the powerhouse. They were the future of the division. I couldn't just sit back and watch that happen. I needed to take matters into my own hands." The first of Morgan's attacks came as a shock to the WWE Universe. After a dominant victory by Jade Cargill at a live event, she was blindsided backstage by a hooded figure who struck her with a steel chair. The attack left Cargill with a serious shoulder injury that would sideline her for weeks, derailing her momentum and temporarily halting her rise to the top. At the time, the identity of the attacker was a mystery. Fans speculated that it could have been a faction looking to make a statement or a jealous rival trying to eliminate competition. However, WWE's investigation quickly confirmed that the assailant was a hooded figure, leading to further confusion. It wasn't until the investigation into Liv Morgan's whereabouts revealed the truth that the full extent of the conspiracy was uncovered. "I didn't just want to take Jade out," Morgan admitted. "I wanted to send a message. She was everything I wasn't, and I couldn't let her rise any higher. If she became the face of the division, there'd be no room for me. I had to stop her before it was too late. After the first attack on Cargill, many fans thought they had solved the mystery. But just as the WWE Universe began to settle, a second, even more shocking attack took place. Rhea Ripley, the reigning WWE Women's Champion and a member of Judgment Day, was blindsided during her championship celebration. The hooded assailant knocked Ripley unconscious, leaving her with a concussion and multiple bruises that would keep her out of action for weeks. At first, many speculated that the attack may have come from someone within Judgment Day, but as the investigation progressed, it became clear that Liv Morgan was behind the assault as well. Ripley, as the champion, was the final obstacle standing in Morgan's path to the top of the division. "I had to take Rhea down," Morgan confessed. "She was the one everyone feared, the one who stood in my way. She was the champion, and if I didn't take her out when I did, I would always be in her shadow. I wasn't going to let that happen." The fallout from Liv Morgan's shocking confession has been swift and catastrophic. Fans who once adored Morgan for her underdog story and her relatability now feel deeply betrayed. Her sudden shift from fan favorite to villain has shattered the trust of her loyal supporters. On social media, reactions have been mixed. Some fans are in utter disbelief, unable to comprehend how the woman they cheered for could turn so dark. Others are furious, condemning her actions as a ruthless betrayal of the fans who believed in her. "I can't believe Liv would do this," one fan tweeted. "She was the underdog we all rooted for, the one who fought for the people. To see her do this is just heartbreaking. This is betrayal at its worst." Hashtags like #Liv Morgan exposed and Justice for Jade and Rhea quickly began trending worldwide, with fans demanding that WWE officials take action and hold Morgan accountable for her actions. In the wake of the revelation, both Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley have spoken out, offering emotional reactions to the betrayal they experienced. Jade Cargill, still recovering from the shoulder injury caused by Morgan's attack, expressed disbelief. "I trusted Liv," Cargill said. "We weren't best friends, but there was always mutual respect between us. To find out she was behind the attack, it's just devastating. I never saw this coming." Similarly, Rhea Ripley, who is still recovering from the concussion sustained in her attack, expressed her disappointment. "I've had rivalries with some of the toughest women in this division, but I never expected Liv to be the one to take me down. I trusted her, and now I know that trust was misplaced. But this isn't over. I'll be back stronger than ever." As the fallout continues to ripple through WWE, the future of Liv Morgan hangs in the balance. WWE officials have confirmed that an internal investigation into her actions is ongoing, with disciplinary measures ranging from suspension to potential release on the table. Fans are left wondering if Morgan can ever redeem herself and whether her career in WWE will continue. More importantly, fans are left wondering if Liv Morgan can ever regain their trust. Will she justify her actions, or will she accept the consequences of her betrayal and disappear into obscurity? The WWE Universe is waiting for an official statement from Morgan, but many already feel that her character may never be the same again. WWE's women's division is in turmoil. With Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley recovering from their injuries, the landscape of the division is shifting. With two of the biggest threats to Liv Morgan's dominance temporarily out of action, the door is now wide open for a new challenger to rise to prominence. Liv Morgan's legacy has been forever altered. No longer the underdog hero, she now stands as a villain in the eyes of many. Her betrayal has set the stage for an unprecedented shift in power, and the division will never be the same. The WWE Universe is left wondering what happens next. As always in WWE, anything can happen. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.